just started chilling as soon as I picked him up. He's such a baby boy.
Yeah.
What
What good did you think of them?
I already told you them eyelashes are big, but I like them.
You like them?
You talking about something?
He said he liked the lashes. Look at you you just dropped the pacifier. I think it both need to be washed, please. Thank you, babe. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. I am back with a son. Look at my son. He is born. He is birthed. Oh my gosh. He's in the house. He is here. Look at him. We were kind of busy today and just not really coordinated. So right now we're going through quarantine and the kids are literally out of school. Like, me and my husband are freaking teachers. I never wanted to be a teacher growing up, but I'm a teacher now. I just got hired about a week ago. And I'm a new mommy. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry, baby. Let's get it, baby. I'm sorry, I don't mean to scare my baby. Not yet. So comment down below right now. Can y'all turn the volume down a little tiny bit? So I don't feel like I'm screaming at you guys. Because I feel like I'm loud and I sound like I'm loud. Anyway, look at him. Comment down below right now. Who does my baby look like? Doesn't he look just like me? Look at him. Doesn't he look just like me? Oh my gosh, I'm so like obsessed with this baby. Like, me and my husband, every day we always like, babe, we got a son. There's a boy in the house, a little baby boy. Yes, it is, and he is right here. Look at him. Look at him. He's sucking on his hand. Okay, he got tall over the last like week or so. Son, are you growing on mommy and daddy? Are you growing? Are you growing, baby? Yes, you are, because you love mommy's milk. Yes, you do, and that is why you're growing. That is why the baby is growing so much. Is that right? Yes. Yes, I know you want to talk to me. When he does that, he is hungry. He is ready for tea, okay? So we are going to give the baby what it wants, okay? I have this boppy. I showed y'all this in my, what was that? I don't know what video that was, but I was showing you guys some stuff that we bought for our son. And I use this when it's time for him to feed. Okay? Put our baby up here. He already drank from one of my booths today when we were out. So one is a little bit less. We're going to feed from this one because it's a lot heavier. Look at him. He is ready. Look at him. He's not even that hungry. He just seems so chill. But he keeps opening his mouth. He wants milk. Now he's yawning. He's doing everything. Him is so cute. Right now he was born on the 4th. Oh, wrong time to be wiping my nose. I don't got the corona, okay? I do not have the corona. My nose is just running and I do need a tissue. But anyway, right now Junior is 1.5 months. He is going to be 2 months. He is already about to be 2 months old. Isn't that like so fast? Like, we were just pregnant with the baby and now he's already about to be 2 months old. Where the freak does the time go? I don't know. It just goes. Junior is 100% breastfed now. Literally, he has not had a bottle of formula for about almost a week. The only reason he was doing breast and bottle was because it was his weight, but also when I first had the baby, I had a gum infection. When you get pregnant and you have braces, you have a lot of chances to either get gingivitis quicker, or you can get an infection in the gums where they just get swollen with the braces. That's what happened to me. Mine's just swelled up a lot. I didn't have the bleeding or anything. I just had a lot of swelling, and it was mainly in my front. And it hurt really bad because my rubber bands were squeezing my gum. Literally, I had that, and I had to take amoxicillin. So with amoxicillin, it's a antibiotic, and it basically will fight off any bacteria that's in my body or anything like that. So it helped, and I had to take it for 7 days straight. that whole time I was not able to breastfeed. While you're taking an antibiotic, you can't breastfeed the baby. So I couldn't feed him. And oh my God, my teeth were so freaking big. Like they were like huge. And I had a lot of milk and they were so sore. My husband had to take me a hot bath and put hot rags on my titties. That's how swollen they were. Like my boobs were hard and just swollen. And I literally couldn't even feed the baby the milk. So we didn't have a pump and I didn't do the pump and dump. I know, stupid, right? Yeah, I know. So the milk literally went to waste. I didn't even do hand expressing because y'all, when I say that, hurt so bad, like it was sore, like oh my goodness, they were so big I couldn't even put my whole hands on my breasts. I was doing like really warm baths and putting the cloths on my breasts. My husband would lay the cloth on there while it was hot, and that would help a little bit. And I did that for a week, and then literally by the time I was done, my milk, I didn't have a lot of breast milk to give him. It's like it seemed like I didn't have much. So when he would eat from me, he also wasn't good at latching because we hadn't done it in a week, since the hospital. So once I was trying to get back on breastfeeding him after he was 2 weeks old, he kind of was not used to latching. He wasn't getting milk, so he would get fussy. So my husband was still making bottles and feeding him himself. And it was real stressful. Like, I honestly was really upset. Like, there was 2 times I cried because I was like, oh my God, I'm so scared that I'm not going to be able to breastfeed my baby. And I breastfeed all of them. Winter, she had an issue where I couldn't breastfeed her because I had an infection. She had thrush, and it literally made my nipples raw. So I could not feed her because my nipple, it looked like somebody took a razor and sliced my nipple open. TMI, but it was, I know that's hard to picture. It was very painful. I couldn't breastfeed her for like 2 months. I had to wait for mine to heal. And then we just literally stopped because there was no point in trying to breastfeed her if every time I fed her it was gonna hurt. And then I got pregnant with Nevaeh. I breastfed her the whole time. So she breastfed for 1.5 years. And then she just stopped feeding on her own. When she got her teeth, she did not want to breastfeed anymore. I used to try, and she literally would not drink from me anymore. So she just stopped on her own. And then by the time she was 2, she literally did not want any more breast milk. So I still had breast milk, but I don't know, when I had Junior, it wasn't easy for him to latch. Like, it's like he just, you know, didn't get the hang of it. So I just kept doing the bottle. Then also I did not have an appetite, y'all. After I had the baby, I didn't have an appetite ever. Like, I literally, I'm not gonna lie, I just got my appetite like 2 weeks ago, to be honest. You know, if you don't eat, you don't make milk for your body. And if you don't drink, I also wasn't drinking any water. So I'm dry, like literally no milk is being made. He's not sucking from me to produce milk also. So literally, when I tried to feed him, it wasn't doing anything. And I felt hopeless. Then I remember my husband was telling me, you remember we had fenugreek? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy some fenugreek. So I got some fenugreek. Also got some booby gummies from Target. Oh, I'm gonna show those to y'all because those look nice. And I'm gonna show you the fenugreek too. So I start taking those. The booby vitamins, I take them every now and again. The fenugreek I took for like a week straight just to get my body to start. And then I would also massage my boobs every now and again and just put Junior on me. Even though I felt like he wasn't drinking, I would just put him on me so he could start back practicing to latch. So at this point, he's like 3.5 weeks old and he's back trying to latch onto me. Thank you, babe. And everything. So we started trying to breastfeed. And I started noticing I would get the feel of letdown. And if you breastfeed, you know what that feeling feels like. I started to feel that, and that's when I got excited after I noticed I was taking my vitamins and eating a little snacks, because at the time when he was 3 weeks old, I still did not have an appetite. And at this time, I did not have my pump yet. I got my pump probably when he was like 3.5 weeks. I got my pump, and then I started trying to pump, and literally nothing was going in the pump. Like, I don't know why, but I feel like the pump, the one that I purchased, is from Target, and I think it's called, what pump is this? Hold on, this is the pump right here. It's called First Years. This is the pump I got. This shit was $70, and honestly, I kind of don't like it, to be honest. I feel like it doesn't pump strong enough. Like, there was a pump that I had, it was an even flow pump, and it's one per boob. This one is both at the same time. Like, you pump both of them at the same time. The other one that I had, I liked it a whole lot better. I had full control of how hard it would go, and the suction was super strong. Like, it felt like the baby. And this one, it don't really feel like the baby, but now I'm pumping milk into it, obviously, because I got more milk now. But at first, it wasn't helping. And I know the stimulation of the pumping and then him getting on me, it makes more milk. So I thought I was going to be straight. But I still, like, wasn't getting milk. Then by the time he turned 4 weeks, I was, trying to eat. My husband would bring me food, or I'll eat like these little microwave dinners. I wasn't cooking. I wasn't in the mood to really cook, honestly. I started feeling like, I don't know, when you get those baby blues, I feel like I had a case of the baby blues. So I started to feel like depressed and down, and I know it was a lot to do with the breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is super stressful if you're not spot on and starting out and just going with the flow. Like, if you're having a hard time, breastfeeding will stress you out. Like, I'm so serious. Like, because you want that bond with your baby, and you want to feed the baby so bad. Like, you want to be the provider for the baby, and it's like it's just not happening. So I feel like it puts you into a point where you get really depressed and stressed out. Like, and that's how I felt. Like, I started really feeling sad, like, all the time, and I started just feeling like other stuff bothering me too, just because I was stressed about this. So once I started getting on track and I started eating and noticing my boobs were making milk, and literally this week hearing him gulp from me and swallow, I'm like so much more relieved to know that I don't have to give him the formula. Now let's talk about the formula. First, let me show y'all these. These are the fenugreek. You can get these from Walmart, or you can get them from GNC. And this is how they look. And the pills are like this big. The pills are like this big. So they're pretty big, but they're not bad. They're super smooth. They got like the plastic around them, so it easily goes down your throat, Carol. And these are the Booby Bears Superfood Gummies. You take 3 of these a day, and these have zinc and elderberry. I haven't even looked up what elderberry is. I got this from Target. It was $20. I think it was like $19.95 or something like that. And the fenugreek, I think it was like $10. So I spent about $30 to get the boobies going, Nothing major, nothing extra, but a little some. So now we are pumping. I literally stay on the pump for like 3 minutes, and I get 4 ounces. It's a progress. We're working our way to that point. We're going to get somewhere, but we are doing great now. Like, he's fully breastfed now, and I'm so happy, because breastfeeding to me is like the main key to a thick, chunky, healthy baby. Like, I love breastfeeding, and I feel like they get so chunky and thick. Like, I just love how they look when they breastfeed. He falls asleep on the boob, so sometimes I have to move him around and wake him up. Ain't that right, baby? That's right, my baby. Move him around a little bit just to wake him up so he can keep sucking the boob to eat. Because if he falls asleep too soon, he's not getting enough milk, and then he's still hungry. Literally after like 45 minutes, 30 minutes, he's crying, and we're like, what's wrong? He needs more milk because he fell asleep. Now, the formula, the one that we were using Gentle Ease ever since the hospital, if I'm not mistaken. I think we were using regular Infamil, and then when we got home, we got Gentle Ease. He was fine for like the first 2 weeks. And then out of nowhere, the baby got really fussy, and he would do these movements as if like his tummy was bothering him. Like, he would do these faces, and he would squirm around like something was bothering him. And then he started to spit up. Like, I'm talking about not like, baby spit up. We know that. But he would spit up to the point where it was like his whole outfit would need to be changed. And there was a day where he spit up so much that he got changed about 4 times. Like, that's how much he kept spitting up. He couldn't leave the outfit on because he would literally get it wet, like his whole back. So he went to the doctor. His first checkup was good. He was straight. Right. His second visit, when we went, they were complaining about his weight. So she wanted us to start putting extra scoops into his milk to, I guess, add more calories. I never heard a doctor say that before. Like, this doctor that we had, we never even seen her before. So we were a little confused. Also, we feel like his weight was a little different because the first time he went to his checkup, they weighed him with a diaper. His second checkup, they weighed him without a diaper. So we don't know if that really fluctuated the size that he was supposed to be compared to the first one and made it seem like he lost weight. It kind of pissed me off. Like, I ain't like how she was talking to us, like when she was saying she's freaking out. Like, she was like, I'm freaking out here. Like, he's dropping weight. And is he eating? Like, I feel like she wanted to ask me and him, are you feeding him? Like, I fucking cussed her out. But, you know, I didn't do that, of course. But we were getting pissed off because it made me feel like we don't know what we're doing. Or you think we're not feeding our baby. Like, and all he did was eat. Like, we'll make sure every 2 hours, even sometimes every hour and a half, this baby was eating. So that was the reason, you know, we had to give him the formula because I couldn't breastfeed because I was on the amoxicillin, and then I had to restart my milk production. So now I feel so much better. I feel stress-free. Like, I feel much happier that he drinks from me. Like, in the middle of the night, when he wakes up now, all I got to do is grab him, cuff him under me, and just breastfeed him. And make sure his diaper gets changed, then breastfeed him, and then we just go back to sleep. So, like, it's not as bad as it was before. I feel like it's amazing. And if you're wondering, we do co-sleep. He does sometimes lay with us. Well, every night he lay with me. This is my baby. Yes, he lays with me. And we breastfeed every night. So my husband doesn't have to get up in the cold AC, make hot water, anything like that. I got enough milk in the middle of the night. I try my best to drink a lot of water at night, at least, so that I know he got a lot of milk in the middle of the night and he's not crying too much. So, been doing good with that. He hasn't had any trouble the last, like, week now with milk at night. And, you gotta wake up, baby. Eat. It's like he drinks when he falls asleep, but it's, like, slower. So, if I take him off, he's still gonna be hungry. So I gotta make sure he keeps sucking. Since we brought him home, everything has been really good with him. Like, we haven't noticed anything weird. He has not had any, like, fevers or anything. They tried to do some stupid. We was in a doctor trying to say his temperature was under what it was supposed to be, and we were gonna have to rush to the hospital. It was stupid. Like, they really pissed me off. Like, honestly, if it wasn't mandatory to take your children to the doctor, I would not take my kids to the doctor because I feel like they just say a bunch of bullshit to make you do things that you don't even have to do, you know. When they checked his temperature again, they were like, oh, it's normal. And literally, if we didn't say, you know, can you give us a couple of minutes and then check it again or something, we would have had to go to the emergency room. And that emergency room that he would have had to go to is like an hour away from our house. And our kids were in school. So they were going to cause a bunch of freaking... They were going to cause us a headache that day. You know, they really pissed me off. And the issue was the office is so freaking cold. And they want you to take all the baby's clothes off and lay him on the freaking paper pad. Yes, his temperature is going to drop. He's a newborn. He's 12 days old. What do you expect, like, right now? Of course, their bodies, when they're first born, their temperature adjusts to whatever they're in, like, quickly, because they're so frail. Like, I don't know, those doctors, they really get on my nerves, honestly. But gotta do, you know, get the little checkups, you know, make sure. Other than that, like, no issues. Like, only thing we're worried about is that he might have eczema, because his dad has eczema and all the other kids got eczema. So it's like weird. Like, I don't know if he's gonna have it. It's like we just gotta wait and see. What we first noticed with it, the scalp. We look at their scalps. His first hair wash was honestly last week since we've been home. And it seems like ever since I washed his hair, his scalp is like dry, and it got like the little dry flakes. And it's like just in certain little spots. And then the other day, I don't know if it was because he was sleeping in his car seat. We took him out of the car seat, and he had spit up. And then after, it's like he was doing this, and I know what that means. It's like itchy. Winter used to do that, and her hands, you know, they can't scratch if they're itchy. He was doing that, and I was like, oh my God, babe, I hope he does not have eczema, because his little baby acne flared up too. So we're just waiting to see, but only that is really my only concern, you know. I'm not gonna wash his hair with nothing anymore. I'm just gonna do water and oil washes for now, because I don't want anything to be wrong. Like, I don't want to make him itchy, you know. And these products nowadays, I feel like they put too much perfume in them, and it, like, I don't know, it just does too much. He doesn't need all of that. You wash their clothes with a nice little conditioner or whatever, detergent. Other than that, like, he's so amazing. He's not spoiled to me. Okay, he is spoiled, but honestly, I feel like, how can you not spoil your kids, like, when they're a newborn, you know? I understand about, you know, letting them sit down by themselves and letting them cry sometimes, but literally, that sound when they cry, I feel like it's like agony, and I can't just listen. I don't see anything wrong with holding the baby, you know? What I be doing, he don't sit up and hold them all day long, but he'll hold them, but not all day like I would, you know? Mommy gonna hold you because I got the boobies. I gotta feed you, okay? And honestly, I feel like breastfed babies, you have to hold them because you have to breastfeed them. So they're being held all day. I mean, yes, they're gonna be spoiled because of that. I don't know, that's my opinion, you know? That's what I feel like. I have no problem spoiling my baby. Most times, from what I remember, they would detach themselves from the boob when they've had enough milk. He's done it literally only 3 times when he's had enough. Just now he didn't. He was still onto it like a pacifier. Like, he's trying to turn me into a pacifier. If I know he's drinking too much, like, well, there's not a drinking too much when it comes to breastfeeding. But if I feel like he's gonna make himself spit up, because he already drank out of this one when we were out, and then he's drinking from this one now, and I feel like he's drank a lot. I don't want him to spit up all over himself, you know, so I'll take him off if he falls asleep, because he'll keep trying to drink. Hi, my baby. You want to say hi? Say hi. Hi. Good burp, good burp. He did a little quiet burp. I hope he doesn't spit up, because I don't have a bib near me. Oh, I got wipes right here. So, this Boppy, he can relax just like this too after feedings with me. Oh my God. Hi, Junior. Hi, baby. His hair, I need to comb it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I doo-doo, like, oh. Junior had an explosion one day. He had his first explosion, and I almost had a heart attack. He shit all over the blanket, and it was coming out the side of his diaper and going up his side, and I was just scared. I was like, oh my God, I forgot about the explosions. I forgot that you guys do that. Baby, I forgot that you guys do that, baby. I was scared. I was like, babe, like, look, and he was at work, so I was by myself. I was like, okay, I gotta breathe and I gotta clean the baby and just get this, you know, in the trash. I was scared. But we got through it. We got through it, right, baby? Oh my gosh, I have a son. Look at him. Oh. You wanna put your hoodie on? Let's see how you look with your hoodie. Oh my gosh, look at you. You got a hoodie. But I think that's pretty much it for this update. I can't wait till he turns his little 2 months. Thank God for blessing us with a son that is about to be 2 months old. 2 months on this crazy earth. He has been here, and we have loved every minute of it. I can't be more thankful. Like, the pregnancy was crazy, you know. It was hard at the end, like, you know, it was, I'm not having any more kids, you know. I don't want no more. Yeah, I'm not, baby, I promise. You the last one. I won't do it no more. I won't do it no more. I won't do that. Comment, like, what do y'all use on your baby's hair when they're this age? Like, comment some stuff that y'all use that I don't know about, because I don't really get to talk to other mommies. Like, you know, I don't really connect with, I don't have nobody near me that got a newborn, you know. I just want to know, what do you guys use on your baby's hair, just to keep it not drying out? I just hope that that stuff isn't itchy. That's my only thing. I don't want it to be itchy. But I think that's it for this video. I think we're gonna say bye. I think we're gonna stop right here. That's it for this video. We'll catch you in the next one. Say bye. Say bye, my son. What are you gonna say bye? Say bye. Say bye. You say bye? Huh? You not gonna say bye? Bye guys, see you in the next one. So I forgot to do my belly shot. I'm a little hot right now. The house is a little toasty, but I am going to do my belly shot. I can't, well, this is a onesie, so I'll have to unbutton my onesie to show you my belly. I don't know, I might just do it for you guys, just show y'all. But this is with the pants on. Baby is out. Okay. Hope I didn't drop any milk. What up my shirt? This is basically 2 months postpartum, because we're almost in April. April 4th will be 2 months. So this is my belly. Usually when I breastfeed when they're first born, like with Vea, my belly went down in a month. Like it went down a good bit of breastfeeding, and breastfeeding really helps taking the belly down. So this is how it looks right now. Let me put him down in his pillow real quick to show y'all my stomach. So don't go up too high. It's my belly. Okay, so this is how my stomach looks. Still got the side extra skin. I had the extra skin ever since I had my first daughter. So that was the biggest my belly ever was, and that was the heaviest I ever was. With her, I think I had her, I was 181. So I was big. And ever since her, I've had the extra skin. The extra skin doesn't bother me. Comment down below if you have excess skin and if it bothers you. To me, it's not a big deal. You know, my husband loves it. Don't know why, but he loves my belly. And I just don't like that I always have a pudge, you know. As far as the skin, it doesn't get to me that bad, but like, oh my God, this looks weird. I'm just gonna put it in. I ain't even gonna button it because that just looks like I'm digging in. Having the skin, it doesn't affect, like, it doesn't bother me. It just, I don't know, it's fine. I just feel like you gotta be comfortable with your body. Like after you have a baby, your body isn't always gonna be the same. You don't have the same genes as everybody, like other people. There's some people, they can have a baby and it didn't even look like they had a baby. They don't get stretch marks. Stretch marks run in my family, so I'm bound to get stretch marks. So, you know, you just have to take what you have and be happy with what God gave you. Don't worry about what other people have. Stop worrying about other people's bodies when they have babies. These days, a lot of people are getting surgery. Do not let that stuff get into your head. Like, don't feel bad, you know. Not everybody is going to look the same, you know. That's just how it is. And you just have to be happy with what you have and stay true to yourself. Regardless, I'm gonna love me and I'm gonna love this gut. You understand? I'm gonna take care of this gut and I'm gonna love it. You understand what I'm saying? Round of applause. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Bye. Hey, bye. Say bye.